Okay, here we are for another update. Just as you know, the older you get, you always know there's another shoe about to drop. So another shoe has dropped. So we got mom on the new medication. She's been on it for about a week. It has been causing her more and more tremors. So this morning she wakes up and she's okay, but they give her meds and then she starts to shake and she starts to feel bad and she calls me and she says, I don't like it and it's shaking and I'm scared. So she presses her button, they come in, she tells them the same thing. They say, let's take her to the emergency room. I go, whoa, 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 like, let's take it down a notch. First of all, she has Parkinson's, she's gonna shake. And secondly, we already know she's on new meds that are going to cause this problem. If you really think personally that this is so bad that she needs to go to the doctor, that this isn't normal, then that's fine. So we postpone the ER trip for a little while. They get the doctors on the phone, and of course the doctors go, yeah, send her to the emergency room. Why? Well, I haven't gotten a really good explanation other than the fact that her blood pressure was elevated. And I'm like, yeah, she's scared, and so of course her blood pressure is going to be elevated. But because she is shaking, which she's always shaking, and she has high blood pressure today at this moment when they checked, they're going to send her to the hospital. So mom is literally this very moment heading to the hospital in an ambulance right down the street from my house so they can check her out. I have no idea how this plays out, but my fear is it's Friday. No doctor wants to ruin their weekend by coming in and checking on someone that they don't check on a regular basis. She's now in the hospital. She's going to stay there on Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday. No one's going to come and see her but the local folks. They're going to do all the tests they always did before, and all the stuff's going to come back negative. Monday's going to come around. The doctors are going to finally figure out what they need to figure out. Then she's going to have to, you're going to need to have 2 negative COVID tests before you can leave this place. COVID test number 1 on day 1, COVID test number 1 on day 2, and sometime around Thursday, they're finally going to release her. That is my fear. I hope what happens is that all of that is wrong. They check her out. They say, you're fine. They send her back today. But I'm letting you know that is what's going on right now, and it's easier for me to send this video than it is for me to try to call each of you and explain it again. So mom is heading to the hospital. She seems fine. I just literally was talking to her on FaceTime when the paramedics came to the room. She feels fine. She got up, she walked, she talked to him. I feel fine, except that there's these tremors. It's worse than it's normally been. Okay, man, that's fine. I got to talk to the ambulance, one of the paramedics, and tell him the situation, that we basically think it may be just an after effect of the rivastamine, but please go check her out. So she is probably in the ambulance at this moment, getting ready to start driving over to Pomona Valley, which will take a few minutes. And so I will keep you updated with new updates as they come. See you then.